Ooh, welcome back, everybody. It is Monday night. We're joining the West Coast Racing League for a little F4 action at Hungaroring. How's this gonna go? It's a tough one to call. Couple things first and foremost. There's really fast guys, like we see up there running the 43s. Not gonna be able to touch that. I can barely get into the low 44s. I think this is gonna be a race where you'll get spread out if you avoid the early I'm betting turn twos. 1 and 2 probably going to be a mess in the opening lap or two. Then we're all going to get separated probably. Might have to avoid a crash, but I think we're going to go into pockets of groups, and it's going to be a big sweat fest. But the thing is, we had a gathering of folks at the Super Bowl this weekend, and I feel like I'm coming down with something. Throat's just like raw right now. It's real itchy. My energy level, I feel like it's just depleting, and I'm also feel like I'm getting that, like, when you start to feel sick, you start to feel like warm and sweaty and you haven't done anything, so that's not a great sign. So I haven't been doing a lot of practice. I did a few laps and I was like, man, I'm really not feeling it. I don't have that like hype I normally get coming into races, so that's why this stream's a little bit later getting up today, just because I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break before I get in. But we're gonna get back out here and turn a few laps in just a bit, just before qualifying, to kind of get warmed back up, or just to get warmed up, period. See what everybody else is doing. I want to go out and maybe find some cars to run with, but we'll see. Right now, we're 6th overall out of 15 people. That's not bad. I think a few people may not have set their fastest laps just yet. So qualifying, you can see but how tight the times are. Qualifying is just going to be, real important today, so you don't get stuck anyway. I know, man. It'll depend on what it is. If it's the COVID, I mean, unlucky for me, but because my immune system is a bit compromised, I can get medicine that wipes it out pretty quickly. So I'll just test for that. So when I get down here, it's just gonna be a little bit of, a little Theraflu, a little hot tea action, and then get a good night's sleep and crack after it tomorrow. Hopefully, it's just one of those, like, your body's all messed up from all the bad food you had yesterday, and a couple of drinks, and that's it. But this feels a little different, which is a bit of a bummer. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to turn up my microphone just a bit more today. Kind of bleed over. I was noticing I was kind of losing out to some of the sound, so we're gonna bleed iracing down just a smidge too, for audio, because I noticed I was getting kind of washed out in some senses, especially when the action was really going with the voice. But all right, well, let's fire it up. Let's get out there and see what we can do today. Yeah. Man, 2 weeks, yeah. Well, again, luckily, if I get anything, I can get some good medicine from the docs. It's usually knocked out in a day or two. My biggest problem is if the kid gets it because of his respiratory issues, then it's he's sick, so it might be getting something from him too, because I had to keep him home today. He's been on his nebulizer most of the weekend. He's got this nasty cough, and he gets that when he gets sick. So, but he's on the mend. He's probably, we'll see how he does tonight. The wife's out there with him. She's down because she's not feeling great either. So it's just fun around here. But all right, enough of that. You're not here for my pity stories. Let's get on track. Light up those rears. Why not? Hold on. I should do something here for myself. All right, there we go. Tires be cold, man. Oh yeah, there's gonna be carnage for sure in the opening laps.
Alrighty, everybody. Do a quick drivers meeting here. Welcome to Hungaroring for our Monday night F4 race, or races, I should say. We're just about 10 minutes away from qualifying. As always, qualifying is 10 minutes for 3 laps, whichever comes first. And it is lone qualifying. So the only rule for qualifying is everyone must at least try to qualify. If you invalidate all 3 of your laps for whatever reason, that's fine. You can still race, but We try and get everybody roughly where they should be on the grid to minimize the chaos at the start. Speaking of the start, it is a standing start as it is in officials, so prepare for that if you haven't. And we do have an orange zone for the entire first lap of both races. So the first lap is under orange zone. Any incidents that happen, the stewards will judge them more harshly. We do that to try and minimize again the lap 1 chaos, try and get everybody through at least one clean lap and into the race. Throughout the race, there will be obviously people overtaking each other. It is always on the faster car to pass safely. However, it is on the car being passed to help facilitate a safe pass. How that happens depends on how comfortable you are with the car, but it could mean a light lift. It could mean getting out of the way in a way that's easily communicated. But it doesn't mean jumping weirdly out of the way and causing an accident. So communicate with your car and let's avoid any passing incidents that don't have to happen. Anybody who has questions about the rules, we do have the entire rules posted in the Discord. You're welcome to read through them if you'd like, or ask questions at the end of this. Once Heat 1 is done, it's 20 minutes, I should have said. It's 20 minutes, and then we will have a 3-minute warm-up. And then the second race begins. The second race is simply in the finishing order of the first race. It is also 20 minutes. It also is standing start, and it also has an orange zone for the first lap. You will not have to pit or take tires or anything like that. However, if you have an incident, first things first, hold your brakes, rejoin the racing line if safe to do so. If not safe, feel free to tow. There are 2 fast repairs waiting for you in the pits, so you will be able to get back out onto the track and continue racing. At the very, very end of the feature race, typically the winner will pick a spot to stop and we'll take a photo and post it to social media or whatever. So if you see a whole bunch of cars stopped, don't pile into the back of us. We're just taking a photo. Not mandatory, but feel free to hang out and do that if you'd like. If you have any incidents throughout the race that you think are worthy of review by the stewards, please go ahead and report those. There is a form in the settings channel under F4, the Google form. You just fill out the heat number, lap number, turn number, and the car that you're reporting, and a brief description of what they did, and the stewards will review it. Very important at WCR. Absolutely no calling people out on the radio, no putting a message, however aggressive or passive-aggressive it might be, in the chat afterwards, no DMing them. Just fill out the form, the stewards will apply penalties as needed, and everyone gets to move forward from there. If you call somebody out, send them a message, whatever, you will be getting a penalty yourself, so not worth it. Just let it go, fill out your form, and move on with your life. In-game voice chat is limited to race control only during the race. You are welcome to jump in the Discord and have a bit of chatter if you want. If you don't want to hear anything, mute the Discord or don't be in the Discord. Does anyone have any questions? No questions. Enjoy the race, everybody.
Sloppy tonight. Just not focusing. So slow. Alright, let's try to see if we can push a little bit. Yeah, all the corners he's fixing right now. My mind is just not in it today.
44.438. Hey, that last lap was good. Up, one off course. Heads up.
Just chilling there, bro. Or what?
Sorry, Mark. I was trying to go to the left.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just planning to, you know, fly there with you.
T9, huh?
44.
I don't even know which one it is. I have to remember. I'll have to look. Yeah. T9. It's after the chicanes. Okay. Gotcha. Come on. God damn it. I was trying to push it through there. That was bound to happen. But there was a 44.2 out there, so.
51.55.
It's getting greedy on the tires. Yeah, I was up. Now I was just trying to get even more up, but this is what practice for, just figuring that kind of shit out. That was terrible there. I gotta scrub more speed in the beginning of that. Yep, it's alright. It's alright. That's it for that one. Now I'll have to see about taking fuel out here. I do about 0.7. What? 0.3? Yeah, we'll do a little fuel out of this one for right now. 0.3. 0.3. Yeah, we'll do a little fuel out of this one for right now. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. 0.3. Let's see. What's this going to give me? 4.5 hours. Cool.
All right, my man, start spotting that entry. Start spotting that entry.
Yep, we'll see. Take it easy on these tires on the way out. First lap would be a banker, and then we'll start pushing when the tires are nice and warmed up. Nope, not like that though. Let's not do that. That's my biggest problem today is brain fog. It's been like that all day. Except for work. Turned it on for that. Like for example, I had to build this deck box today and I put the sides on backwards after so it's like 80% of the build was done, had to take it all back apart, and I was like, just doing well. Alright, well, here goes nothing, right?
Green flag.
Tires a little cold there. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Damn it. 44-1 was on the board. And that fucking chicane, I just gotta remember to take more speed off of that. Rear end really wants to come around.
Might be here in a couple of laps, just be aware.
We'll save the tires for the last one. And we've got a good time up there right now. It's not going to hold for pole, but it's going to be, you know, first couple rows, I'm pretty sure. Just mad because that was a lap that was coming together, but that's all right. I just really got to take it easy in that chicane, man. I've had the rear end dance on me there a couple times, and yeah, it's not going to be a place where you push during the race because no one's going to pass you really there. If they try, it's a bloodbath for both. So, all right, one more time here. Let's go. Yeah, here I go falling down the order now. No, definitely not second. And my tail end's happy in third. Carrying too much speed. Second's even worse. All right. Almost had that 44-1, but we'll take the 44-2. One
Check
place.
your flag, man.
Teammates flying too. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we'll still be in the top 6 or 7 here, all said and done. Let's change this back to what I need. Let them remember to change the brake bias back to. Actually, it's just maybe. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. We had a 44-1, but it doesn't even matter because 44-0 is up. And that's my teammate right there with me again. So I was racing Charlie. If you guys caught the Super Formula race from Jerez, I was banging wheels with Charlie a lot too. I did reset the fuel. Thank you for reminding me though. I just did that. So that's in there now. And then I've raced with Dan before. Dan's really quick. He may, he's going to be up there. I've raced Alex a bunch. So yeah. We'll just have to make sure we get a good start. And then just kind of hang. The first 2 guys, though, are going to be on some another level stuff. They're going to be gone. And then after that, it's close. Jason and Charlie definitely have some little bit of speed on me. And then Dan's right there. I mean, that's almost identical times. Then we got a bit of a jump back to everybody behind us. So that's going to be kind of the groups going with it there. Ooh, I don't know, man. It took a lot of energy just to do that. So we might just do the one race tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we got 11 seconds. Okay. And just to double sure here. Okay. For those that are not sure why my symbol pops up there, when I click on the garage, it's my garage cover, so you can't see my setup on stream if you're ever wondering what that is that pops up. Yep, the fan is on. We're good there. Oh, man. All right, so we did qualify, I think, around 5th, so that's cool.
The
Able to see my teammate there.
Field is 1,987. Now, guys, we got a lot of fans here in the garage at the pit road. Make sure we're looking at our tires and our wheels and everything really, really well. Stay on top of that stuff.
All right. Alrighty. The nerves are coming up. Just wait on a couple folks here. Probably made our bathroom
Luck,
run.
everybody. Take it easy in first quarter.
Indeed. Coast on in.
ready?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Green flag. Right side. Still there at your door. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear, 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 clear.
Oh no, Jason just crashed.
Crash behind you.
Yeah, me and Charlie battling again.
51.484. Very nice job, man. Take care of your stuff.
Nope, a little off tracky. It's okay. Ooh, she tried to go, man. Oh my god. Can you smooth that out, Skyler?
44.974.
Riding the struggle bus all of a sudden. Come on. You got this, bro. Come on. All right. Keeping those smooth ones in.
44.465. That look good, bud. Keep it up. T5 is the fastest car on the track. 44.218.
Uh-oh, he gone. All right. Ah. Just doing stuff I don't need to be doing. All right.
44.663. Doing good, man. Doing good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good job, man. Nice and solid. Take care of your stuff.
Man, killing myself with these off tracks. Again, come on, Skyler. Why'd I shift the second there? Just worrying about the car behind me instead of focusing on what I need to do.
P1 is the fastest car on the track. 43.966, 45.087. Doing a really good job, man. Really good job. .265. That was good, man. You made some progress that lap. Keep it up. Leaders are running 44.468.
Full concentration here. .223. Good lap there. Uh-oh. What happened up there?
P1 is the fastest car on the track. 43.596, 44.117. That was a good lap. 888 is the leader.
Oh. Five minutes to go, huh?
Remember, try to stay on line as best you can, please. Five minutes. On your right, clear.
Alright, so we can put the pressure back on Dan now, since we get that slowdown. Chicane, man. Damn, you got some speed through there. Yeah, this is probably where we're gonna sit.
45.532.
I think Dan was just waiting.
But go get him, man. We're going to be pitting you here in about 5. Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there at your door. Clear, clear.
Some good racing here. I'm not even gonna try to defend it.
3, right side. Oh, nice lap. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
All right.
White flag, nice and smooth.
All right. Can we
44.7.
hold them back?
7.
Woo! And I did my fastest lap at the end. Holy crap. That was a race.
Checker flag.
Podium too, baby. Oh, man. That
You're
was
still
good.
smiling about that, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Good stuff. All right, good stuff.
Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, that off kind of, you know, was silly, but I think we did the penalty wells and then just got back on the pressure immediately. We'll take that. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take the third place. Another podium here. Oh, man. So now, let's see what we can do. Where did Jason ninth? All right, he's got some work to do to get back up there. But oh man, there was some good stuff there. Last couple laps, yeah. Oh, the jump sessions there. Is that what happened? Right. Whew. I'll take the 44's almost there to the 43's almost there. I think Dan's tires were a little cooked from sitting behind me for a while too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering what happened up there. Man, this is good racing. This was good racing. Look at that. Lots of room. I still have more room to squeeze him down. I'm just not sure like where Dan was at. And I have, you know, it's one of my guys from ZFG. I'll run him all the way. We know how, but you know, if you don't trust the person. Then we continue on here too. Lots of room given again. He definitely had the run here, but I mean, there's really nothing you can do. It's such a sketchy area to try and pass, and I think I had a little less wing than him, perhaps, because it seemed like he just, in my draft, he didn't really pull too hard on me. But yeah, hell of a race. I really don't want to race that much in this one. That was stressful. About time to grid on back up here. All right. Well, here comes the second race, starting from third, of course. Let's see how we do. I think we'll be on the outside, though. Dan will have the inside, so more than likely, unless I can stick with them up to turn 2, we may lose a spot there, but, yeah. All right, dude. I know, it's late for you on the East Coast. Yeah, you can catch back up with this race tomorrow. Have a good night, man.
The estimated strength of field is 1,987. All right, bud, you're ready to go. Like we've talked about time and time again, one lap, one pit stop, one lug nub, one can of fuel, everything, one at a time. One. That's all you've got to do. We'll end up where we need to if everybody does their jobs,
One
everybody's
sector,
smart.
one corner, one braking marker, something like that. Thanks, dude.
Be ready, green flag. Right side. Quarter, clear. Good job, my man. You go up there and take it from him now. One on the right side. Still there at your door. Clear.
Oh boy.
On the left side. Still there at your door. Clear.
Who says you can't pass in the chicane, huh?
Important. Earl, get a look at that when he drives by here. Make sure everything looks okay. I'm pretty sure it's fine. I don't see nothing.
Boys back there battling. Yeah, keep battling.
3, 9.
Let me
Get up on that thing.
get out of here.
Get a rhythm going.
Yeah, battle. Battle hard. Come on, Jason. Keep moving forward, bud.
I don't see nothing here, man.
Yeah.
.59. P1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 43.707. On your right. Still there at your door. Still there. Clear.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, here comes Dan again. Damn it.
.652. 43.7.
43.7. There we go.
That look good, bud. Keep it up.
Fight back there. Get him, Jason.
You're looking good up there, boss man. .079. Liters are running 43.708.
What up, C's? I'm trying to. Lots of all the concentration. Come on, Jason, go back there. Fight. Go get him.
44.072. Speed 1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 43.579.
right, about 5 minutes, so about 3 laps or so, I think, left.
T2 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 43.491. Minutes. .068.
Oh.
Spin on the left side.
Shit.
Left side. You're clear.
Really? Come on, bro. Like, hold the brakes. Hold the brakes.
We'll get you fixed up.
I think he bounced off the wall. He didn't have any brakes to hold, honestly. It's always like that, dude. Like, with these races, I get a really good one. Then, man, we were right there. Man. God damn it, dude. Again, one good one, one bad one. I hate that, dude. It was... It's just like every time we have a good podium. I've been crashed out like 3 podiums, man. I got target fixated too. Just kind of drove right. If I'd have slowed up a little bit more. But I thought he was going to... I was trying to get down before he came back across the track. If I'd have slowed up, I probably would have went around him that way. I would have had a second, not even a third, a second. And I was keeping Dan at bay too, man. That's a tough one to swallow. Let's come out, no traffic. We'll just finish the race here, I suppose.
Go man go, go man go. The road speed all the way down.
Finish it up.
Start spotting that entry.
It's probably last lap. Oh, I'm not even paying attention now. Had such a good race going too, man. I'm not even paying attention. It's just, I'm so disgusted how that went. I'm so disgusted, man. We're on for our second place.
White flag. Checker flag. Just pull it off to the side here by this trailer. Just pull it off straight in there.
Well, that was annoying. That was annoying. Let's go back and look at it. Yeah. Man, oh man. Nope, not this lap then? Okay. Yep, I can hear him sliding. Oh, it's just... I don't... Hold on, man. Hold on a second. So he's locked up. He's on his brakes there. But look at that. He's off of him. He's off him, letting it roll. Bro. Why? Why? Like, you're doing a good job here with the brakes. Full lock. Just keep it. Just keep it there. And then he lets off the brakes here. Look, and he just rolls it right back onto the track. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I just can't steer as I'm locked in. Just. He would have probably stayed close to the outside. But I don't know what. That's why you hold your brakes, guys. And then I could have dove down, and then, oh, man. Oh, yeah. Let's go to Discord. Let's have a quick chat here. Well.
Oh, my God, dude. I watched that like 3 times now. That is so unlucky.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's the thing. Like, those are, hold your brakes, man.
What could you do? Yeah,
like,
I know. He drifted back out.
If you watched it, he lets off the brakes. Again,
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, watch. Sure. Oh, you're probably a little delayed, so I'll give it a second. I'll put it in slow motion. When he's sliding towards the wall.
Hang on,
I'm streaming,
Streaming, let me watch this. Hang on.
Yeah. I have a message from somebody.
I have to turn all the streaming stuff off when I'm playing. All right.
Yeah,
okay, I'm watching.
he already came to Discord and said, "My bad, bro." So it's whatever. I'm not super mad. This happens. It's racing,
Yep. All right. So show me, like, how do you know that he let go of the brakes?
Watch. Okay, so he did I did this in practice too. You get out here on this shit and you drop that wheel.
Yep. Oh,
now,
yeah, I've done
now
that many
watch.
times.
Now the wheels stop, right? And boom, the wheels have stopped and they're sliding. Okay. So we're going towards the wall. We're still hard on the brakes. Everything is good. Smacks the wall. Look now, see the tires starting to rotate a little bit there. And here we go. Now the tires are rotating again.
Yeah.
Now he's rolling. He's rolling backwards. He's rolling backwards. He's rolling back. If he just stayed on his brakes, he'd have stayed on that wall. And he's rolling backwards, and he's still off the brakes, and he's still off. He gets on the asphalt. He's still rolling tires, and now he's like, "Oh shit, I should have held my brakes." He grabs him and starts to slow down, and I'm like, "Well, I can't steer because I'm full on the brakes and target fixation and kaboom."
Oof.
Yeah. And if I didn't, I would have had second place because I finally found a little bit more speed. And
Yeah,
so
I saw you catching him lap by lap.
well, yeah, but I ran a 43.7. How about that? So
You did?
yeah,
Oh, you bastard.
yeah. I've figured out
Yeah, you
a
did.
couple of corners and I started picking it up. Yeah, diseased. Yeah, it's okay though. I mean, that's stuff that happens. I mean, he's already in the Discord. He said, "My bad. I got in the grass and was sliding around, came out the track." It's all good.
Yep. Somebody crashed like that in front of me. I got super lucky because I actually took that corner a little slower by accident. I would have totally gotten collected if it didn't work out like that.
Yeah, Dan, he's lucky he was where he was in that. Now,
Yeah.
what's cool, though, is if we go back and watch the beginning of this, right? A little outside Passeruni. But watch what happens when we get to the chicane. This shit gets wild. All right, everything's good here now. This is where things are going to start to... So this is actually
I
good.
saw a bunch of smoke when I was going through.
Yeah,
so
he's going through there, and then I don't even know what happened to Theo. I think he must have crashed.
whoa.
But we come piling in. Watch this. So he goes outside, and then
I saw the end of this. Yep.
look at your boy slide on. So Theo, and then I just cut in, and then whoop, right underneath, he gets out there.
Theo goes wide. Yeah.
And here comes Dan too. And so, man, it was smooth.
Sweet.
Yep. And then we go zipping
Look how much
around.
spaces he lost there.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember? Yeah, that's me right there. I was behind him
Mm-hmm.
briefly. I
Yeah.
had a really good race. I think I had the pace to catch Dan, but then I had a slowdown, and I tried to milk the slowdown for too long. Sometimes you just should take it right away,
Yeah.
and it ended up costing me more than I think it was only like 0.8.
Yeah.
And that took me out of any chance of getting close to his draft at that point. And that
Yeah,
was it.
I had to slow down the first race, and I timed it perfectly and was able to come back around Dan. So I was stoked about that. I was like, "Ooh,
Nice.
did that one right." But yeah, I was yelling at you. I was like, "Jason, get up there and slow Dan down." I had to freaking hold him off the entire race last race. I don't want to be stressed. I want to focus him. Jason, what are you doing? You're losing pace. Why are you 3-7? No, get up there.
Yeah,
but-
I had to go with the Ghost around lap 10.
Yeah, I definitely had found there was a couple of things I found. There's two of the corners that I found a lot of speed in because I was turning in too early and one I was turning in too late. I figured it out watching one of them bounce off the curb. I was like, oh, if you hit that curb, it sends you back down the inside. It puts you right on line for the other one. I mean, it's like full risk though. Like you
Yeah,
screw up,
yeah.
you'll high center and be toast. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm just happy that I got
um,
within like a second of the super fast guys. So
We were in the Discord for the West Coast Racing. There were only like 3 or 4 people usually there. So it was Brian, Alex West, who's good. I like him.
mhm.
He's fast. Who else? Sean was in there, and then somebody else. But anyway, they were talking about how fast you are. Like, who's this guy who came from? And I was like, oh, that's my buddy. You should check out his YouTube thing. So
Oh.
you might have a couple of subscribers now.
Right
Those
on.
People.
Yeah, I should post it. I should post it the links. I always forget, and then like I get off. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because honestly, I don't know why, but when I watched your point of view from Misano, it completely changed my view on how to race this fucking car, dude. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Because you were letting this car slide and you were like super chill about it.
Mm-hmm.
I usually like lock everything up. Like my whole body was locking up, and I was like, oh, you know what? I just need to get loose. Let the car get loose, and I'll get loose. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's a very
And
loose
that
car. That's why I
Made a
told you
fucking difference.
driving the V, maybe drive this car different and unlock the speed. Because it's like the V, you got to slide it in, slide it out, and it's all about that. You know, you're never on the ground. This thing's very similar, where it's just like, yeah, it gets to the point now I don't even know how to slide. Go back and watch replays, and it's like slide this, slide here. It's like, oh man, that thing is all over the place.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, I think I'm gonna count on you crashing so I can get podiums. Thank you.
that's 2 of them. I know. And they
It's 2 you
happen.
gave me. It's 2 you gave me.
That's 2. I went out of second place, and that's 2 like within like the last 4 laps too. Like the Road Atlanta was like the last lap and a half, and this one was like 3 to go.
Yeah.
But such is life. I mean, I had some really good fun though in the first race, and the second race we had some cool stuff. So we'll take the good, and
I
chalk it up.
like this particular league. Like I mean this particular car in this league is really good. There's really solid. Everybody gets to race somebody. There's like
Yes.
it's kind of like our IROX. Where
Mhm.
there's somebody that is at your level.
Yeah, you're not.
I mean, Ives and I had an incredible battle in the first race.
Yeah, and you just like the nice thing about it too is you don't have that the like guys just running away with it, and you're like, well, this is boring. I mean, the GT3 leagues, I kind of felt that was it, because the thing is, once you were like in your position, that was it. You really weren't battling a lot because, yeah, it was like either your tires. You never
Even
like there's a
Opmo?
few races you could. No, not Opmo. The Casual Sim Racers League.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where it's not so much the league itself, but where I was at, there was like me and 3 people around the same speed, but you really wouldn't get into battles outside of the first 4 laps.
Yeah, that's kind of like the GT4 LMP3 league here too. I think this is the only league where I still see people passing at the end. you
Yeah.
know?
I think it's because this is where, since there's no assist, it's hard to put in those methodical lap times. Because you
I think
try to
you're right.
push a little bit, then you're 0.3 off, then you get like 0.1, then you're 0.4. So it's like this big yo-yo. And if you get someone's draft and you get in their mirrors, it messes with them. Versus the GT3s, I think you can just knock those laps out again and again and again and again and again, and then it just starts to spread a little bit. But
Yep, for sure.
not to say I haven't had
That's why I
great
like the
racing.
Peak Up
but-
too. Peak Up is exactly
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Peak Up is such a I'm still. I don't know what I'm going to do next season because I'm debating. I think I want to do V8 Supercar because they won't be popular much longer, right? It's a good car, but people struggle to drive that thing, and then they'll be like, their interest is peaked right now, but it'll go away. But
is it in PCC?
No.
Where are they running it? There's a multi-class series that runs it, right?
The V8 Supercar, Australian V8 Supercar.
Oh no, that was only during week 13. That's right. That's right.
So I'm thinking I want to do that.
GR86 and V8s at the same track.
But the problem is that you never know what's coming out, and like if they come out with a Mustang Challenge car, I'm game. Like if they get the new one out, I'll be spending all my time there.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so I don't know. I'm really enjoying this, but keep things fresh. But I mean, I never really liked the F4, to be honest. And then just doing this
it's
and
a fucking
then
mess in officials too.
Oh, yes.
It's a total crapshoot, basically. Like I've had good races in it, but then every once in a while you just die.
It's like racing NASCAR. Like you can get a good race, but chances are you're going to get right. It's like super speedway racing. Like once in a while you get a good race, but a lot of times it's just like, oh my God, when am I going to die? Because I am going to die.
Yeah.
We actually had speaking of which, I did a oval race not so long ago. I just jumped in. It must have been maybe a month or two ago. And we had like 2 cautions the whole time. And then we did there was like 8 of us battling it out for like the last 7 laps with no incidents. And I was like, wow. I think I finished second too.
That's amazing.
And I was like, whoa, you don't get that ever on super speedways, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, everybody got on the radio. Everyone's like, thank you. Like, I just wanted to survive. So,
I had a race like that in Carburetor, the unranked thing where like everybody around me died and I had like 0 incident points and a 1, Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. So, well, anyways, congratulations on your podium tonight.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah. And what do we got next week? I feel like is it Hockenheim? Because believe it or not, we are getting towards the end of the season, which is crazy to think about.
I know.
I think there's 5 weeks left. No, 4, because we were at week 8 this week, right?
This particular league is 1 week behind.
Well, this particular series of the league, because everybody else is on race week. Like when we go to, because Super Formula we do on Wednesday, everybody's at Canada this week. So
yeah. Oh, it's Magna Core next week.
Ooh, I gotta put a lot of practice in. I don't have a lot of laps there.
I've done that in the F3. It's great. It's a great track. It's super underutilized on the surface.
Yeah, that's one of the tracks I always think about when people are like, "Oh, can we do Watkins Glen and Spa for like 9 cajillionth time?" It's like, you have all these tracks, and then the thing is, next season we're gonna get, was it Miami? I think is coming, and there's another track I think is coming as well. So
they're doing the F1 track.
You didn't see that? Yeah, they already posted the pictures of it before they did the last release. Said what's coming soon. You know how they always do that at the end of the article. They do the what else are we working on, and
I totally didn't catch that. Nobody posted. Well, I didn't see any posts about it.
It's in the iRacing developer notes or whatever. Not developer notes. What is it when they do like developer update?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were talking about. Cool. And so that actually we should get a developer update pretty soon because I think usually around about week 10 they start teasing us with what's coming in the next release, and I don't even know. Like they've been doing such a good job staying up. I'm only guessing like the only thing GT3 they might refresh the Lambo. All right.
Yeah, it's probably time.
And then I know they're doing Miami. I think we might get one more track. And then you know what the big one? It's the UI is the big one this time around.
Oh, the big UI. Is it also in car? In-car UI?
Because they're gonna roll out stages, so I don't know if this is the one where they're gonna have the new black boxes and the option to have multiple black boxes. I'm not sure.
Okay, multiple would be sick.
And they have different things coming out. They've got the pedal tracers coming out too, and they've got like updated everything else. Yeah. So They got a lot of stuff, but it's still miles behind what the third party does. I think at this point they'd be better served buying one of the third parties and then integrating it, because it's just like I'm unless they change something drastically, it's like super disappointed in the UI update. It's like, guys, that's not an update, that's a refresh. You guys made dark mode, smooth some corners out, and it's like it's still clunky. It's like you still don't have a good options menu. My biggest thing with the UI, what I wanted was just a modern look, but I hate the fact that there are things that I need to change in the INI file that should be a checkbox in the iRacing settings when you're in game, right? Like I should be able to control when auto fuel, I set the number there. Do you always want it a gallon? No, take it down. I should be able to control like stuff like mirror size. I should be able to control, I mean, the triple screen setup needs to be way better. It's way too convoluted for that, right? There's a list of other things I can't think of right now, but there's things you have to go in and change to either, you know, make something work better in the system, or little details people don't know about. And it's like that. If it's available to change there, it should be a drop down menu item. It's like that's what I was hoping the UI was going to do, is add more of that, and maybe it will. Maybe when they get this route, they'll have more freedom to add more things to it. But it's like, it's not really, I don't consider it an update. It's really a refresh. It's like, I know they wanted to keep things somewhat similar because, you know, people, you change too much and like, I hate this. I don't know where anything's at. I'm so confused. I have to actually learn things. But, you know, but yeah, you know, and the other thing is too, they'll have more graphical updates. I think after this update, then I think the UI, because that's the other big one they're doing. I think when the UI comes out, you're going to see a big push towards just working on the graphical engine to deliver something like season 2 or 3 of maybe next year. That's what I'm thinking. I think they're gonna, because they've got almost too much content now.
I know there's so much.
And it's like, you've seen the list I made of the tracks, right? And it's like, you look at it and it's like most of the major tracks outside of like F1 street courses are in the server or in the system. There's a few here and there, and then it just gets into like, they're starting to get in the weeds, like Streets of Willow.
Yeah.
Like, okay, are you guys gonna put Thunder Hill in here? I mean, I would love Thunder Hill personally.
It's so cool.
Thunder Hill would have been a way better track than Streets of Willow. But it's like you're putting that in, and it's like, oh, okay, but maybe
it's easy for them, right? It's really cheap for them to do it somewhere in the States that they don't have to like. It's probably very easy for them to get a full day of scanning in there, you know.
Well, I think that's the thing too. They're updating some old one. I know Sonoma, they scanned it and then they ended up repaving it, and they have to go back and redo it again. But they're also they have teams now in like Europe and Asia. I think I think next year we'll start seeing a lot of stuff in Asia. I'm almost certain.
What you need to do is Prairie City, man.
Oh God, Prairie City, a little kart track. Wouldn't that be like the surprise to everyone? Like iRacing comes out and like the big update is they now have go-karts.
I think it'd be sick. That'd be great.
Be nuts, man. It's like, goddamn, this is because the thing is like, now that they have
just here for the SR.
Right. Because now that they have this, where it's at, and the push they've made in the last like year and a half, 2 years. I mean, it's just about. I think it's, you know, they could do well with kind of just polishing a few things, and like, you know, how they're going through and they're adding like vegetation to a lot of the tracks, and I think that, you know, we've seen some optimization. You know, the new tracks used to bog my system down, and they don't anymore. So something changed. Yeah,
Mugello is usable and Portimao is usable. I still have to struggle at Spa, but I have special settings for Spa.
Yeah, and then, you know, Rain, of course, does its thing. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. I think like they've got. Oh, you know what they may do? Well, because there's some new Ferrari stuff coming. They've been scanning a bunch of their stuff. They're probably gonna bring out maybe the F2 car, because the FIA is involved now.
Yeah.
And I wonder,
be interesting.
I wonder what they're gonna do, because I thought for certain the Super Formula Light is the new F3. I thought that's how that worked because I saw they released the F3 pictures, the new F3 car for this year, and I'm like, isn't that just the SFL? And I thought that's the reason they got the SFL in here is because the FIA wanted it because that's the direction F3 was going, and that's the current F3's replacement is going to be the Super Formula Light car.
Well, this F3 is based on something that's like 10 years old, right?
Oh yeah, well, and yeah, but it hasn't changed much in the real world F3. So now they've got this one. So I think they're gonna probably do an IndyCar little refresh. Oh, there's not much to do there. They haven't changed those things, but that was the other thing I did. I looked at the series that they want to promote, and I think IndyCar was missing a few of their tracks. So I'm like, I think they may try to do that so they can like, hey, the whole series is here to race, and you can race it, you know, that kind of thing. Work on those partnerships.
Right.
So I don't know, things like that. Anyway, I do have to get up and go to work tomorrow. So
Yeah, me too, dude.
yeah, so that's one thing. So, and I need to get some medicine in the system because I'm still not feeling great, and I just hope this doesn't get any worse. Because nothing like starting a new job and you're like, well, I'm laying here in bed trying to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all right, man. Well, good racing tonight, and I will catch you later, dude.
See you, dude.
Yep. All right, folks, let's get out of here. Alrighty, so we'll take it. You know, we had that unfortunate incident there in the second race. It would have been nice to, you know, get that podium, but it is what it is. That's racing. You know, he didn't mean to do it. He discombobulated, come off the wall, and it's just bad timing. If I'd have been another second back, probably would have had time to react to it, maybe know where the car is going. But it is what it is, and that's racing. I've said it a bunch of times already, but it is. All right, so we're coming back here on Wednesday. We've got Super Formula Lights at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, so that'll be fun. I'll start getting some practice in maybe tomorrow. We'll have to see. Got a lot of stuff on the schedule as it is. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. We're a little longer than we just want to get that chat going, but yeah. We'll be back Wednesday. We'll get that race going. And remember, we don't do the heats. That's just 1 30-minute race. So we'll see how that goes. Last week didn't so well. There's a theme going on that sometimes at the end of the race things are happening, but that's okay. Yeah, so we'll get it going, and hopefully we'll get some more championship points and see where it goes. But until then, you all know what it is. Make sure you stay in a good mental space. If you're iRacing or just racing in general is bumming you out, take a break. Don't make something that's fun a chore or treat it like work, right? Get out there, enjoy yourself. Take a break. Go read a book. I don't know. Go do some laps in your car. Go play Call of Duty. Build, puzzle, build a model. I don't know. You have lots of things you can do for fun, and you know what it is that you like to have for fun. But the main thing is just enjoy life a little bit, because life's not always enjoyable, but you can make it good when you want it to. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.